Lesson 150. Review of the lessons 139 and 140.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore the final two ideas of our fourth review period in our inspiring video series on A Course in Miracles? Let's dive right in. As we have done throughout this review period, we will start today with the thought that represents the central theme of these lessons.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
Let's repeat it one more time, spending 5 minutes in the morning with this thought, or with any other thought that represents the same intention, will be enough to align our minds with the mind of God for the rest of the day. We are declaring that we want to be thinking the thoughts of God, perceiving and claiming the ultimate reality we know in our hearts to be true. As we've repeated for all these past lessons, we are either thinking with God or perceiving illusions, we are either thinking with love, or we are not thinking at all, we are merely hallucinating.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
And now, as usual, let's shift our focus to our last two ideas to revisit.
Lesson 139. I will accept atonement for myself.
Lesson 140. Only salvation can be said to cure.
Now, let's close our eyes and get ready for a brief meditation that will help us set the rhythm for the day. Let's begin by softly repeating our two ideas for today.
I will accept atonement for myself.
Only salvation can be said to cure.
Let's visualize each word shining with the meaning God has given it.
I will accept atonement for myself.
Only salvation can be said to cure.
Let's feel each idea unveiling the gift that God has placed within it for us to receive.
I will accept atonement for myself.
Only salvation can be said to cure.
Throughout the day, at every waking hour, let's remember to take a quiet moment to pause and remind ourselves of the thought that has been with us throughout this review period.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
Then, without any sense of rush, let's revisit the two ideas of the day, allowing ourselves the time to fully absorb the gifts they offer us.
I will accept atonement for myself.
Only salvation can be said to cure.
And finally, at night, let's close our day with the thought with which we started.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
My mind holds only what I think with God.
And that concludes today's review lesson in our fourth review period in A Course in Miracles. Accepting atonement means recognizing and accepting our true divine nature as God created us. All doubts, conflicts, and uncertainties stem from not accepting our true self. By acknowledging and embracing our inherent oneness with God and each other, we dispel the illusions of separation and realize that we are already complete and whole. This acceptance not only brings us peace and joy but also helps affirm the truth for everyone, uniting all minds in the love and light of God. Accepting atonement and accepting our true self is accepting salvation. True healing comes only from accepting salvation, not from the world's illusions of cures. Sickness is seen as a defense against the truth, rooted in the belief of separation and guilt. Real healing occurs when we recognize that sickness is an illusion and that our true nature is whole and unified with God. By focusing on the truth and listening to the Holy Spirit, we can let go of illusions and embrace our inherent holiness, leading to genuine and lasting healing. Only salvation can truly cure, as it aligns us with the eternal peace and love of God. Together, these two ideas from today's review lesson emphasize the power of recognizing our true self and the role of salvation in healing. I will accept atonement for myself teaches that by accepting our true nature as God created us, we dispel the illusion of separation and embrace our oneness with God and with each other. This acceptance resolves all doubts and conflicts about our identity. Only salvation can be said to cure, builds on this by explaining that true healing comes from recognizing that sickness is an illusion rooted in guilt and separation. By accepting salvation and listening to the Holy Spirit, we can let go of these illusions and experience real healing. Both lessons highlight that understanding and accepting our true nature and the truth of our oneness with God are the keys to genuine healing and peace.
I will accept atonement for myself.
Only salvation can be said to cure.
You're doing great. See you tomorrow for the beginning of another phase of our journey with the workbook for students from A Course in Miracles, and for another powerful lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.